Good morning students, how are you? Hope you all are fit and fine. And today in SST we will start the new chapter, that is chapter number 19, Transportation and Communication. So in this chapter we will study about the different means of transportations and different means of communication. So today in modern times it becomes very easy for us to move from one place to another place. If we want to far off places, or if we want to travel long distances in very few hours, so we can use different modes of transports. Today we have lots of means of transports, and if we want to talk to our friends, our relatives, our friends, those who are living too far off places, so we can easily call to them by using different means of communication. So it is just because of modern means of communication and modes of transport that helps us to travel from one place to another place, and also help us to communicate with our friends and relatives. So just because with the help of means of communication and means of transport, it is become very simple and easy to be in touch with our family members, friends and relatives. So in this chapter we will study about the different means of transportations and the means of communication. So first, transport. That what do you know about transport? What do you mean by transport? So it refers to traveling from one place to another place. Transport or transportation, it refers to travel from one place to another place. In the earlier times, or we can say that in the earlier days, when there were no means of transport, at that time people traveled by their foot, or people traveled on their foot, because at that time there were no means of transportations. At that time there were no means of communications, so it also becomes very difficult for the people to communicate with each other. If we will take the example of the period of early humans, the time of early human beings, so at that time there were no means of communication, there were no means of transportations. So at that time people travel on their foot, or they communicate with each other in sign language by using different symbols. Or we had already studied that the early humans, they communicate with each other by drawing pictures on the walls, that they drew the pictures of different incidents, and in this way they communicate to each other. After that they use the smoke signals, drum beats, pigeons and then letters, and after that, as the time or as the period developed, as the ages developed, today we have the modern means of communication. So it was also a development of early humans that they developed wheel. Today we are using lot of means of transportations. Today we have so many different modes of transportation. So wheel, that was invented by early human beings. Then they started making carts by using different animals to move or to carry goods from one place to another place. And after there we have the different means of transportations. At the different ages different peoples give their contribution, and today we have different means of transportation and communication that we are using today. Next is transportation system in India. So in our country we have a good network of road transport, rail transport, air transport and water transport. So these are the different means of transport that we are using. Road transport, if we want to carry long distance, we can carry that by buses, by trains easily. So in our country there is a huge network of roads, and these roads connect the cities and towns to the villages, also connect one state to another states. So there are the national highways and state highways that connect the important cities or important towns to the villages. Next is rail transport. We have a good network of rail transport. We have local trains or metro trains in our country. So it becomes very easy to carry long distances by the trains. Then air transport. If we want to cover a long distance within few hours, so we can use air transport. And the next is water bodies. Those places which are located near the water bodies or those places which are located near the bank of the rivers, so in that places people use different water transports, means of water transport to cross the rivers or to cross the water bodies. So these are the transportation system in India. So now we will study about one by one all the different means of transport, like road transport, rail transport, water transport and air transport. So the first one is road transport, that roadways in India. So India is one of the country that has the largest road network in the world, and there is a huge network of road in our country which connect the cities and towns to the villages. So in our country, or we can say that roads are of two types, metalled roads and unmetalled roads, or we can also call this kacha roads and pakka roads. So the metalled roads are made up of cement, concrete and tar, that is coal, and unmetalled roads are made up of soil and mud. So metalled roads are found in cities and towns, and these unmetalled roads are found in rural areas, especially in villages. There is the huge network of roads like national highways and state highways. National highways and state highways plays a very important role to connect the cities and towns or to connect the two states. So by using the national highways, by using the state highways, people can easily cover the long distances by buses, cars, etc. After that, rail transport. So in our country, there is also the huge network of rail transport. Every day, around 11,000 trains run through our country, and these trains carry a long distances. People, they can easily, or people, they feel comfortable in trains to carry the long distances. So in our country, the first train that is ran from Mumbai to Thane in the year 1853, and it was started by the Britishers, because at that time Britishers were ruling in our country. After that, the fastest trains that run in our country, Rajdhani Express, Stabdi, these are the fastest trains. Local trains and metro trains are available in our country. Local trains are mostly used in the Mumbai and Chennai. People, those who are going to the office, or students, those who are going to the school and colleges, they are using local trains to move from one town to another. In the same way, in Chennai also, local trains are very popular, or local trains, that is one of the busiest means of transport in Mumbai and Chennai. Metro trains are found in Delhi and Kolkata. So metro trains are also one of the fastest means of transport, and people used metro trains because metro trains are very comfortable to carry the long distances. Next is water transport. Water transport is also one of the most important means of transport in our country. Passenger ships carry passengers to one place to another place, and cargo ships carry goods from one place to another place. Passenger ships are different and cargo ships are different. In the cargo ships, there are the huge tankers which carry oil and petroleum, and the cargo ships, they carry the huge products which are produced in the factories and industries, and after that they load in the ships, and after that they supplied to the another states and another countries. So in this way ships or boats also plays a very important role. These are also one of the most important means of transportation. Next is air transport. Air transport, that is one of the fastest means of transport, and it can carry a long distance within few hours. So today there are so many airlines like Air India, Indigo, Kingfisher. These are the different airlines, and people can easily use aeroplanes. That is the fastest means of transport, but it is expensive. It is an expensive means of transport. So if we want to travel long distances, if we want to go outside the country, we can use that fastest means of transport, that is aeroplane. It can carry long distance within few hours. Air transports are also used during the disaster times. When there is any disaster, at that time government supplied clothes, food items, medicines to the prone areas, the affected areas. So at that time also air transport becomes very helpful. So these are the different means of transports that we use. After transportation, that next is communication, the means of communication. So now what is the meaning of communication? Communication means expressing thoughts, sharing ideas, and exchanging information. Communication means that exchanging thoughts, ideas, or informations to each other, that is known as communication. The exchange of views, ideas, expressions, or ideas or beliefs or thoughts or knowledge or information between the two people, that is known as communication. How we are communicating to each other, like I'm communicating to you, so I'm expressing my ideas or views to you. So what I'm doing, I'm communicating to you. So this is known as communication. So communication is of two types. One is personal means of communication. That is the means of communication in that we will study about the phone, smartphone, letters. But that communication is known as personal communication. And second is mass communication. So communication is of two types: personal communication, mass communication. Now what is personal communication? The communication between the two peoples or a very small group of people, that is known as personal communication. A communication between two peoples or a very small group of people, that is known as personal communication. And the personal means of communications are letter, telephone, mobile phone, smartphone, internet, email, fax. These are the different means of personal communication. Next is mass communication. Mass communication means the means of communication which provide the information to the large number of people, that is known as mass communication. When any information, any idea, any thought reach to a number of people at the same time, that is known as mass communication. For example, if we are watching a news on the television, so there are lots of people, those who are watching the same news at the same time. So this is known as the mass communication, when a particular information is providing to a large number of people, reaching to a large number of people, that is known as mass communication. And the means of mass communications are radio, television, newspaper, magazine, books. These are the different means of mass communication. So today internet is one of the fastest means of communication. We can easily book the tickets, we can pay our bills on online. So there are so many tasks which we can easily do by internet. So internet, it is one of the fastest means of communication by which we can easily connect with the people. After that, the mobile phone, smartphone, these are the phones that we can easily carry in our pockets while moving from one place to another place, and we can easily talk to our friends or relatives, those who are living in far off places. After that, in the means of mass communication, radio, television, books, these are the means of mass communication which we get in our houses, which are available in our houses. Newspapers we get in our houses every day, and these provide the informations not only about our country but about the world, that what is happening all around the world, and we can easily get any information about our country and about the world by just reading a newspaper or by just watching a news on the television in our house. So these are the different means of transport or means of communication that we use in our daily life. So the different means of transports that we use, that are the road transport, rail transport, water transport and air transport. The different means of transport, and by using these means of transport our life becomes very simple and easier, because these are the means of transport and also the means of communication. Just because of the means of transport and means of communication, it becomes very simple and very easier for us to connect with the people. By the transportation we can easily connect because we can easily reach them, we can easily go to them, and we can easily talk to them. We can easily talk to them on our phone, smartphone. We can easily connect to them by internet. So these are just the different means of transportation and the different means of communication that become very important in today's generation or in modern times. In modern times, the means of communication and the means of transports, they help us a lot and they made our life easier and faster. So this is our chapter about the different means of transport and communication. That the different means of transports and the different means of communication, and the meaning of communication means refers to expressing thoughts, sharing ideas and exchanging informations. This is the definition of communication, and the communication is of two types: mass communication, personal communication. Personal communication between a small group of people or between two peoples, and mass communication, communication between a large number of people. Example of personal means of communication: letters, phone, email, fax, etc. And the examples of mass communication: radio, television, books, magazines, etc. And the different means of transport: road transport, there are the two types of road: metalled road, unmetalled road. Metalled roads are made up of concrete, cement and tar, that is charcoal, and these roads are found in cities and towns. Unmetalled roads are made up of mud and soil. These roads are found in rural areas. These roads are found in villages. There are the national highways and state highways by which we can easily connect to the another cities and towns or to the another states. After that, railways. Railways, in our country there is a large network of railways. That's why railways are also known as lifeline of our country. Railways are also known as the lifeline of our country. The fastest trains are Rajdhani Express, Shatabdi, etc. And there are the local trains and metro trains. Waterways, there are so many water transports. There are so many ports on the eastern coastal plain and western coastal plain There are the cargo ships and passenger ships which carry passengers and goods from one place to another place. After that, airways. In airways, aeroplanes and helicopters plays a very important role. If we want to travel a long distance within few hours, so aeroplane is one of the means of fastest transport. It is an expensive means of transport, and helicopters and aeroplanes are the means of transports which are used during the disasters, which are used during the natural disasters. At that time, they help to provide food, clothes and medicines to the affected or prone areas. So this is the chapter about the different means of communication and means of transport.